Showtime, Coach Guillen here. I'm going to try to explain how to do the press breaker. It's going to be hard because this is only half of a court here, and of course the dots are representing that we're on offense in terms of our read and reaction shape. But I'm going to use the same board. So disregard the dots as they are here, but we're going to actually use the same system. So we're going to be going up. Our basket is up top. You can't really see it. This is a half court circle here. The other team just made a bucket here. So we're going to have somebody inbounding from down here, whoever got the ball through the net. Again, this is a positionless type of a system. We are going to have the first outlet pass here below the free throw line extended. That's a pass option. Here's the other pass option here below the free throw line extended. Inbound option pass. And then we're going to have the other pass here and here. So, as the system dictates, of course, so we're going to try to get an inbound pass here. Since he just passed it, he has to cut. Instead of cutting to the basket, this is the other team's basket, we want to go up to the top. So now our focal point is going to be getting to the center court. So after you pass it, you basket cut up to the paint, and now this side away from the ball comes up, fills up, he fills up, and he fills out. So you can see our shape. And so if he needs to pass it here, after he passes it, he cuts, and he cuts to the paint, to the center court, of course, and he goes down here to fill up, and he goes out. Of course, we're trying to inch our way up to the top. And in this case, let's say this is Matthew that rotated up. And so if we pass it to Matthew there, say this isn't one of our ball handlers. Let's say this is Miguel here, and so he passes it, so he must cut up. And then he's gonna fill up, and he's gonna fill out. So Matthew can then pass it to Nico, and after he passes it, he cuts. Now he's cutting into the middle, and at this point, if Matthew gets the ball back, he's in the middle of the press, and so he can then go up. Everybody fills the lanes and goes up, up, up. So that shows that you can be patient with this press breaker with read and react. But you can also be quicker at it too. Let's say Nico's the one that got the inbound play. So you got Matthew here, Mac here, Aiden here, Lucas here. So if this is Nico, Nico gets the ball in, immediately basket cuts up towards the blue, but Nico's open on that inbound basket cut. You can feed it to Nico, and then Nico can run it, and everybody fills the lanes to the 5 different gates, and then they run their offense up there. So again, even the inbounder can go to the center court cut instead of a basket cut. Now we're trying to go up the middle, because that's how you break a press, is going right up the middle. So say this is, let's see, who is this? Let's say this is Nico. Nico passes it in this side. He basket cuts, but he's not open. He fills up, fills down, fills over, and then you can basket pass it here. he basket cuts looking for a pass. If he's a dribbler, he's not a strong dribbler, we don't look to pass it to him. He fills up, he fills out, and then let's say this guy was a strong dribbler, but they were double teaming him down here, so he could pass it out and then basket cut for a pass here, and then we can be off and running. So basically it's the same shape, the same pattern. We've got 10 seconds, which is a long time to try to find a cutting ball handler cutting up the middle. So most teams, when they trap, they're looking to trap the guys going up the side. They always allow a back pass. Not always, but it's usually open. So after you pass it, you can cut it and then looking for the feeder up the middle, assuming he's a strong ball handler. If you're not comfortable dribbling yet, you don't have to dribble. You can just wait, hold the ball strong, do the rip through below your knees, the haircut ear to ear with the elbows flared out. You want to be moving the ball and pivoting as you're waiting for the cuts to happen. You don't just want to hold the ball up high over your head. You have to be in a basketball position, a strong ball position, so that you can let things unfold without showing the other team that you're nervous.